Hello, and welcome to the Meredith Axelrod Sunday live stream. Meredith will be making her entrance momentarily. Uh, she's asked me to say a few words because I'm the more serious of the two of us regarding the ending of our alphabet set. Uh, we are bidding goodbye. Hi, Lenny. We are bidding goodbye to the alphabetized shows that we began around 40 days ago to commemorate our 1000th live stream. Hello. I told Meredith that I would let everybody know that beginning tomorrow at our regularly scheduled time, we would be getting back to exploring songs no matter what letter they start with, just as the composers intended. Well, most of them. Irving Berlin supposedly had asked that all his songs be sung in alphabetical order at all times. Or so the story I heard goes. What's the connection between the 1000th show and the alphabet? I'll tell you what it is. When we got to close to the 1000th show, we were going to take a break. And we decided not to take a break because we liked playing so much. We didn't really want to break, but we wanted... so we began lettering the shows, like 999 A, B, C, D. And with each lettered show, we would accordingly play songs that began with the letter that was affixed to the number of the show. Isn't that interesting? Thanks for asking. And like that. Oh, you remember now? Well, what's a good song? By the way, old man, I say, will you help me out? If I to tell you what it's all about, I love a good girl by the name of Pearl. Now, old fella, I'm gonna tell you just wrong with you. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. So you tell her, 'cause I stutter and I always get in Dutch. Soon I wanna hear the parson say, will you love, honor, and obey? I'm afraid that I will answer eep, I give me a piece of pie when I kiss her in the parlor. If I do, I sneeze and howl, and my tongue and my tonsils seem to touch. I take advice and hang around her, but I'm afraid I'll drown her. You tell her, oh, you tell her, 'cause I stutter too much. Her father doesn't bother me at all, you bet. He's not upset, 'cause I gave him a shower bath. Now I'm gonna go back and do the right thing by the girl. Her father wears another 13 shoe. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So you tell her, 'cause I stutter and I always get in Dutch. Soon I'm gonna hear the parson say, will you love and honor and obey? But I'm afraid that I will answer eat, I give me a piece of pie. When I could kiss her in the parlor, I just sneeze and holler. My tongue and my tonsils seem to touch. And when her old man hears me speaking, he thinks the steam is leaking. Now you tell her, you tell her, 'cause I stutter too much. one night while eating, she said something sweet to me. I was eating soup and I answered, squish, squash, give me a little wash. She called the waiter and got a right tomato. And when she got through, I needed a crutch. And he said, you like spinach. I was drowned before I finished. So you tell her, oh you tell her, 'cause I stutter too much.
Hey, I just wanted to surprise everybody. Gosh, that instrument is piercingly loud. It is piercingly loud. I need a...
You tell her I stutter. Here's another song while Meredith gets ready.
Ready for what?
Oh, are you ready? Oh, okay.
Jeez Louise, of course I'm ready. So on Sundays, we play at noon, and Craig Ventresco will start the show. We're just gonna make that normal. We're just gonna make it normal. So Craig Ventresco kicks off the show every Sunday. The pandemic past tense.
I literally am going to kick it off with a football.
He kicks it off. That's a football term.
We have been thinking how
are we
going to get more people listening to us, and we realized we really need to have a
football
lingo, a football field. We need to kick off the.
Oh my gosh, we should.
We need to tackle our problems and not fumble.
If we emulate football, then we'll increase viewership for sure.
Yes.
Well, we're batting 100 today, and we're gonna do. What do you think, Craig? I interrupted you.
I don't know. I forget. What are you gonna sing?
Yo yo blues.
Yo.
Yo.
Blues.
Yo. All right. Got up this morning, sure was feeling bad. Got up this morning, my yo-yo mama was gone. I stood by my bedside, hung my head, and my business, but it sure ain't right. Take another ransom, play yo-yo all night. I walked down the streets, couldn't be satisfied. I walked down the streets, couldn't be satisfied. I'd yo-yo blues, but just too mean, I'm just too mean to cry. I'm a stranger here, just blowed in your town. I'm a stranger here, just blowed in your town. I need some, and just don't turn, please don't turn me down. Long and tall, like a cannonball. I'm long and tall, like a cannonball. I long to hear, long to make my good guy. By mistreat you, sure don't mean no harm. By mistreat you, I sure don't mean no harm. Just a yo-yo papa, I don't know right from wrong. I'm a stranger here, just came in the train. I'm a stranger here, rode in on the train. good gal, call my name. Change key, got up this morning, sure was feeling bad. Got up this morning, sure was feeling bad. Couldn't do nothing but wash my face and got up this morning, yo mama was gone. Got up this morning, my yo mama was gone. I stood by my bedside, hung my head and walked down the street, couldn't be satisfied. Walked down the street, couldn't be satisfied. Had yo-yo blues, but just too mean to cry. Ain't none of my business, but it sure ain't right. Ain't none of my business, but it sure ain't right. Take another man's woman and play yo-yo all night. I'm a stranger here, just floating your town. I'm a stranger here, I just float in your town. I want some yo-yo, please don't turn me down. Please don't turn me down.
Yeah.
Key change without skipping a beat. Yeah, thanks, Peter. Yeah, Craig is so good at that. I always change the key on him in the middle of the song because I don't know my key. It's like the joke about the singer that doesn't have their key because they can't get into the house. I think I told that joke backwards. But it's like, why can't they? I don't know, because they don't have their key. They don't have their key or something. Yeah. But with Craig, you just change the key in the middle of the song. It doesn't matter. So that's pretty cool. I like that. You singing?
Yeah.
Hey, is that thing throwing you off today?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit? I'm gonna switch. The overtones are all weird. The overtones are all like unfamiliar. Familiar. For, like football. We have to link everything to football.
My ear, man. Yeah, well, about the football thing, I mean, of course we are big football fans. I just don't want to brag by telling you the names of all the players and so forth. It's just too, I just don't like bragging. But yeah, we're going to kick off the next tune. They sometimes sing this in the locker room before they go out. Harry was crazy for Carrie and Rosie and Josie and Sue. Harry would promise to marry, but that's all that Harry would do. He'd look in their eyes and he'd tell them such lies. With each little heart he'd play, they'd never get wise to Harry's surprise, 'cause here's all that Harry would say. Oh, you're just the type for a bungalow. Say the word and away we'll go. Like the birds in the trees, we will mix with the hicks 'neath the hickory trees. And well, you're learning to milk the cow, I'll be learning to hoe. 8 hours for work, 8 hours for play. We'll do what the rubes do the rest of the day, 'cause the time is ripe and you're just the type for a bungalow. And you're just the type for a bungalow. Harry would whisper to Carrie, now keep this a secret, he'd say. Carrie would not even tarry, why she'd tell all her friends right away. He gave me a kiss, and then he told me this, that someday we may be wed. He sighed something sweet that I'd hate to repeat, and they all laughed at her when she said, oh, you're just the type for a bungalow. Say the word and away we'll go. Like the birds and the bees, we will mix with the hicks 'neath the hickory trees. And while you're learning to milk the cow, I'll be learning to hoe. 8 hours for work, 8 hours for play. We'll do what the rubes do the rest of the day. Oh, the time is ripe and you're just the type for a bungalow. Won't you take a tiny tip? Won't you take a tip from me and take a trip and see my cozy little bungalow? If you want to do it, there is nothing to it. All you gotta do is row. When we want our dinner, we don't go out to a store. We just grab a little dish and grab a little fish that knocks on our door. We must have a lot of you-know-what we gotta have around to make it nice. I don't mean your mother or your little brother Joe. Why, there's spare rooms, fresh air rooms without window panes, and nice running water whenever it rains. Do you think I got stuck when I stuck us in that stucco bungalow? Of the day, oh, the time is ripe and you're just the type for a bungalow.
Whoa. Oh, it's such a hard time playing in E.
You're just the type for a bungalow.
You wait. Walking down the street. See her walking down the street. See her looking so petite. See her coming down to meet me there. Who's that? I don't know who I mean. Can you guess that song?
I know that one.
Alright, we're going to kick this next one off.
Kick it into the stands. Kick it into the crowd.
We're going to kick it out of the field. We're going to kick it out of the park.
We are.
Who's that walking down the street? Who's that looking so petite? Who's that coming down to meet me here? Who's that? You know who I mean. Sweetest who you've ever seen. I could tell miles away from here. Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. Yes, ma'am, we've decided. No, ma'am, we won't hide it. Yes, ma'am, you're invited now. And by the way, when we reach that preacher, I'll say with feeling, yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. Who's that walking down the street? Oh, who's that looking so petite? Who's that coming down to meet me here? Who's that? You know who I mean. Sweetest who you've ever seen. I can tell him miles away from here. Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. Yes, ma'am, we've decided. No, ma'am, we won't hide it. Yes, ma'am, you're invited now. And by the way, when we reach that preacher, I'll say with feeling, yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, don't mean baby. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. No, sir, don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. Yes, ma'am, we've decided. No, ma'am, we won't hide it. Yes, ma'am, you're invited now. And by the way, when we reach the preacher, I'll say with feeling, yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. By the way,
salt in my stew. You will always be my necessity. I'd be lost without you. You're the starch in my collar. You're the captain and crew. You will always be my necessity. I'd be lost without you. Most guys tell love tales, and each tale dovetails. I'm telling love tales, and this is my own way. You're the sailor, my love boat. You're the captain and crew. You will always be my necessity. I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, Meredith.
Were you gonna sing it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, weren't?
No, I was just gonna play it. That was pretty cool.
Ah. Wow, you good for us.
Well, you can feel sorry for us for other reasons, probably, but not because it's hot here. I won't go into details about why anybody should feel sorry for anybody else. That's not really our place. It's nobody's place to do that. It will be hot in Portland. Well, stay cool, drink water. Ah, there you go. Pleasant 70 in Boston.
We're just
Hi, Chuck.
being silly. It's
Yeah, we are being
it's a beautiful sunny day in San Francisco by all accounts. We I think we're probably gonna go swimming. I'm gonna make Craig go swimming.
Travel here, travel there, travel almost everywhere. Seen sheiks, lean, fat, short and tall. In fact, I believe I've seen them all. But of all the Romeos that I like best, the fast ones that you caress. Now, if a sheik and Papa comes on the phone and tells you that he's loving you and you alone, just say, oh, you make me laugh. If he says he's sad and blue on account of you, ask how many sweeties have you told that to, then say, you make me laugh, make me laugh. You believe everything that he says. Have you believed him night and day? Well, you can't believe a sheik because he falsifies. His chief occupation's telling little white lies. Tell you that he says his loving's true, then tell another sweetie same as he told you, so say, oh, you make me laugh. Travel here, travel there, traveled almost everywhere. I've seen sheiks lean, fat, short and tall. In fact, I believe I've seen them all. But of all the Romeos that I like best, they're the best ones we used to caress. Now, if on the phone to tell you that he's loving you and you alone. Just say, oh, you make me laugh, you make me laugh. If he says he's sad and blue on account of you, well, ask him how many sweeties has he told her to. Just say, oh, you make me laugh. You believe in cheeks, night and day. Have you believe in night and day? If you never fell for cheeks, then knock on wood. Then give them plenty air, cause they ain't no good. Then you tell me love and say that love is true. Then tell another sweetie, same as they told you. Just say, oh, you make me laugh, you make me laugh. You make me laugh. Oh, you make me laugh. Well, if a chicken papa calls you on the phone to tell you that he's loving you and you alone, just say, oh, you make me laugh. And if he says he's sad and blue on account of you, well, ask him how many sweeties has he told that to. Then say, you make me laugh, you make me laugh. If you believe everything that they say, they'll have you believing night and day. You can't believe a sheep because he falsifies his chief occupation's telling little white lies. If it's not his loving, that his loving's true, and tell another sweetie same as they told you. Just say, you make me laugh. Well, if a shaken papa calls you on the phone, tells you that he's loving you and you alone, just say, you make me laugh, oh, you make me laugh. If he says he's sad and blue on account of you, ask him how many sweeties have you told that to. Then say, ah, you make me laugh. You believe everything that they say, they'll have you believing night and day. If you never fell for sheiks, well then knock on wood and give them plenty air, cause they ain't no good. Really that his lovin' says his lovin's true, and tell another sweetie same as they told you. Just say, oh, you make me laugh, you make me laugh.
That's called You Make Me Laugh. You make me laugh.
Come in, said Father Johnson, as a knock came on his door. His youngest son came in, upon his face a grin. He twirled his thumbs and blushed quite red and said, well, Pa, I hate to tell you that I'm going to elope tonight at 8. His father winked his eye as he made this reply, your daddy did the same thing. I can't do it that high, sorry. I'm going to start again. Come in, said Father Johnson, as a knock came on his door. His youngest son came in, upon his face a grin. He twirled his thumbs and blushed quite red and said, dear Pa, I hate to tell you that I'm going to elope tonight at 8. His father winked his eye as he made this reply, your daddy did the same thing 50 years ago. He went to a lot of bother just to have you call him father. Everybody thought your dear old dad was slow. Her brother and her mother thought your pa would wed another, but they couldn't fool your daddy 50 years ago. He acted in the same old way. He looked in your mother's eyes, told an awful lot of lies, and that's why you're here today. Your daddy did the same thing 50 years ago. Your mom worried like the dickens. Your old man was fond of chickens. All the girlies knew your daddy wasn't slow. And if it's not enough to say your dad could go a bit today, they couldn't fool your daddy 50 years ago. He acted in the same old way. But your mother never knew what your father used to do, and that's why you're here today. Another year has passed and Johnson is no longer wed. The answer is, of course, his wife got her divorce. Each night he plays the cabarets and swell cafes. This lad has got a new young lady now he introduced to Dad. He said, "Pop, that's some wren." Pop said, "What, that old hen?" Your daddy met the same girl 50 years ago. She hung round the same old places. Your old man remembers faces. Ask her if she thinks your dear old dad was slow. And if she tells the truth, my lad, you'll have to hand it to your dad. She wore the same old dimples 50 years ago. She acted in the same old way. I admit real wise was she, but there were no flies on me, and that's why you're here today. Well, they couldn't fool your daddy 50 years ago. He acted in the same old way. But your mother never knew what your daddy used to do, and that's why you're here today. Your daddy did the same thing 50 years ago. A sentimental ballad from a humble father.
There's you make me laugh. You brought a new kind of love to me, and you're gonna lose your gal. What should we do? You're gonna lose.
It's your choice.
Click on that. Okay. William, thank you on YouTube. All right. Either the stream is out of sync. Oh, the stream's out of sync for Chuck. I don't know what we can do about that. Is that? There's probably nothing we can do. What was I doing? You're gonna lose your gal? What was I? Can't remember.
Gonna lose your gal, gonna lose your pal. Been acting like a mean old lover, keeping your kisses undercover. You wake up and soon discover you're gonna lose your gal, gonna fret away, gonna get that way. But how can you be so conceited, take my heart and then mistreat it? You can't have your cake and eat it. You're gonna lose your gal when I'm gone. I won't come back. I won't come back. I won't come back when I'm gone. Gonna be surprised when you realize someone else won't treat me nicer, someone who won't make me cry, sir. When you're sadder, much more wiser. You're gonna lose your gal. Don't lose your gal. Gonna lose your pal. You've been acting like a mean old lover, keeping your kisses undercover. undercover. Well, you'll wake up and soon discover you're gonna lose your gal. Don't fret away, gonna get that way. If you be so conceited, take my heart and then mistreat it. Well, you can't have your cake and eat it. You're gonna lose your gal when I'm gone. I won't come back. Won't come back. I won't come back. Oh, when I'm gone. Gonna be surprised when you realize someone else will treat me nicer. Someone who won't make me cry, sir. You'll be sadder, but much wiser. You're gonna lose your gal. Gonna lose your gal, gonna lose your pal. You've been acting like a mean old lover, keeping those kisses undercover. You wake up and soon discover you're gonna lose your gal. Gonna fret away, gonna be that way. How can you be so conceited? Take my heart and then mistreat it. You can't have your cake and eat it. You're gonna lose your gal when I'm gone. I won't come back. I shan't come back. I won't come back when I'm gone. Gonna be surprised when you realize someone else will make me cry, sir. Someone who won't make me cry, sir. You'll be sadder, but much wiser. You're gonna lose your gal. Someone else will treat me nicer. Someone who won't make me cry, sir. You'll be sadder, but much wiser. You're gonna lose your gal. You're gonna lose your gal.
What should we play?
Sadder Bud. Oh, hey Benjamin! Thank you for the slide whistle. I keep forgetting. Oh man. Thanks. Hey, Sadder Budweiser. Funny comment. And thanks for the slide whistle. Sadder Budweiser. Funny. Let's see. Now, I'm not going to do you the indignity of playing this on your song, but I will.
Oh, that's all right. I don't even know what I'm going to play.
Well.
Let's try this one.
Use my trombone.
I think the married men are. I think the married men are getting a trimmin', and still I hate to knock the beautiful women. Oh, gee, what can the trouble be? You read reports every day, some divorce. Every other day you hear of a scandal. Why are the women getting harder to handle? Who's to blame? Who's to blame? Love is a terrible game. You can't get along if you're with him or without him. Girls, right or wrong, there is something nice about him. They're stubborn and contrary and expensive, and still they're very necessary too. Each little peach has a way that's so endearing. Oh, how your dough has a way of disappearing. You know that half the world is saying we need 'em, and still the other half is begging for freedom. You can't get along if you're with 'em or without 'em. You gotta have 'em, that's all. 'em, that's all. I know a lot of men who never will leave 'em, and I know lots of men who wouldn't believe 'em. Oh my, how they could tell a lie, look in your eye and deny and deny. You get excited, then you pet 'em and pat 'em. Where would we be today if we didn't have 'em? They're cold as ice, and then they're nice, and some fellas marry them twice. 'Cause you can't get along if you're with 'em or without 'em. Life is a song, but you soon commence to doubt 'em. Give each one what she wishes, and pretty soon she starts to throw the dishes. Through life you go, every day you have a battle. Next thing you know, you must buy a baby rattle. Sometimes you run away and leave 'em behind you. Next day you write and tell them where they can find you. 'Cause you can't get along if you're with them or without 'em. You gotta have 'em, that's all. Just when you treat 'em nice, they leave you, they hate you. You always take 'em back, 'cause that's human nature. You can't get along if you're with 'em or without 'em. You gotta have 'em, that's all. We love you guys. We're done with our alphabetized shows. We'll see you tomorrow if you can make it, and we hope you can for our... What number show is it tomorrow, anyway?
10:30 or something. Yeah, thank you so much for the for your listenership and camaraderie through the alphabet.
Yes.
It was so much fun. We're finally
Touchdown.
we've concluded we've concluded the alphabet, and we're so grateful that you could join us for. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, wow, 10:30, or it must be 10:30. Couldn't be 19:30
Thank you.
already. I thought you were telling me
Thank
the year.
you. Wow, we're so great.
All right,
Oh
we
my
love
gosh.
you guys. If any of...
What's this?
Oh, another one?
We got a proclamation from the city of San Francisco commemorating our journey through the alphabet. Thank you.
Wait.
Thank you.
Whereas, on behalf of the city of San Francisco and the county of San Francisco, I am pleased to recognize your efforts in attempting to explain alphabetized song lists to the board of the supervisors of the city of San Francisco, California.
Wow, therefore,
I have hereto and thereto, post wit, hereafter created this seal to be sealed in the event that you affix the seal to this seal. And then they enclosed the seal. I think that's amazing.
wow.
Well, toss it on the pile. We have like 50 of those. now.
We're so
I think there's a glitch in their system.
grateful to receive this proclamation that we got through the alphabet and we celebrated the alphabet.
Have they sent over the key to the city yet? I really want to check out some of those buildings on the other side of town.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, wow.
All right, we love
We
you
can-
guys. Have a nice day, and
If
we'll
we
be
could get
back.
a baking sheet out of somebody's house, because I do need a baking sheet. We love you.